Thanks a lot. It's nice to be here. Last year has been the first time for me, and now I'm excited to be here again. So, well, I've got just an hour. That's not very much for me, but we've got enough time later on the booth. Any questions you have, we'll meet on the booth. Now I want to give you a small overview what might work in your own body. So that's important for everyone. So welcome on this beautiful day. It's beautiful outside. Welcome on this beautiful day. Welcome on this beautiful life. Be sure of that. We don't have to struggle. We've got enough to eat. We've got great medicine. Everything's so beautiful. And our average life expectancy is getting longer and longer. You heard that? It's wrong. It was getting longer and longer. It has changed. Not that it's stagnating, it's going back again. Especially in America, especially in the US, it's going down again. And especially also in Europe, especially in Germany, it's going down again. We've got more and more diseases, more and more diabetic people, more and more all these older programming processes, more and more. And, but even more important, or perhaps I would say most important, is the question, are we really living longer? There's a saying in Germany, it's not so nice early in the morning, sorry for that, but just that you wake up a little bit, because it's not so nice. We are not really living longer, but it only takes us longer to die. We've got the possibilities, but it's not so nice. But it's great with all this demence and Alzheimer and so on and so on. Sometimes it's not so nice. So that's what we are talking about. Good morning. Sorry for this hard introduction. So welcome to disease recovery, how to stay young and healthy, what to do about anti-aging. For us, it's a special point of view. For us, it's very important, and I would like to take you to this journey into your body chemistry. So what's going on to the acid-alkaline balance? In this balance, you have a balanced life, and that's most important. So my name is Roland Jentschura. I studied nutrition for several years, and now over 15 years I'm traveling around and telling all these people what's going on in your body. It's your own body, so it's your decision what you make out of this. Well, in the center of it all is just put to a point. I say beauty, health, vitality, everything we want to have in life is alkaline. This is very simplified, of course, but one organ in our organism can only work when it's alkaline, and that's our blood. Our blood can only circulate when it's alkaline, between the pH level in the range of 7.35 up to 7.45. Only in this range it can circulate. When this becomes over acidic, all the red cells, the erythrocytes stuck together, the whole blood is tight, it's not circulating anymore. Anybody here who tested that? No? Most of you do this experience once, and you don't survive it. You understand what I mean? If the blood is not circulating, you are simply dead. Okay? Just to let you know that this is the most important thing in your life. This is the most important thing. Your whole acid-alkaline metabolism is focused on this. Whatever it is, whatever all the acids are coming from, your blood has to stay alkaline. Just keep it in mind. We gave you these things. It's a first sentence. It's a first word. Alkaline blood is your, we call it livelihood. I think you understand what I mean by now. Yes? This is the most important thing. Just keep it in mind. Just keep it in mind. Yes? Of course, this, it took us millions of years to get here. Over millions of years, we followed nature. We've been always eating and behaving what nature gave us. So this, of course, was the best. It was very easy. But today there are a lot of acids. And you know the saying, you are what you eat? Just think about it. It's very important. This is just where we come from. Our metabolism has developed according to nature. We just have to look to that, how that was over thousands of years. Yeah? Especially, we developed following according to a natural diet. And so we just have to think about how this works. It works for millions, it's already working for millions of years. We just have to look how this is working here now. Our nutrition was rich in nutrients such as minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, all the secondary stuff. There's a whole lot. We will talk about this later. But just make sure that what it was for millions of years. But today, the stuff, all this stuff that's normal, not for you. You're interested in the sea, but all these guys outside, yeah, they eat all this normal stuff, and it's nutrient, it's poor in nutrients. It's only rich in calories, make you fat, and acids and toxins who make you sick. And it's important just to look for that. What's normal today is not natural. It's a totally different thing. All this stuff that's normal today. Okay, so just to have a little look. Yeah, you have got it all on your sheet for at home to eat. So I won't be too specific in this. No? But with all this meat we eat today, yeah, it's normal for everyone. Every morning, midday, lunch, every time, hey, meat. Sulfuric, nitric, and uric acids. There come other acids, also from soybeans, eggs, and poultry. It's just one comes to another. It goes on with sugar. The sugar consume has exploded. It has exploded over the last few years. Yeah, sweets and white flour. What I learned here from you last year, the whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead. Yes, that's it. I learned it from you. Yeah, the whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead. Yeah, that's it. Yeah? Soft and energy drinks. Soft drinks, that's a good name. Soft drinks make you soft. Especially your bones. Just Google it. Especially your bones become soft with all these soft and energy drinks. Yeah? Artificial sweeteners are not even better. It goes on with coffee. Enjoy your cup of coffee, that's not the problem, but some people are drinking nothing else. They're only drinking coffee the whole day. That's a problem. It's too much. Black tea, glass of red wine, life is so beautiful. Some chocolate, yeah? The chocolate is not the problem. I say, hey, enjoy this, but mostly it's a whole package. That's a problem, yeah? And instant coffee goes on, pain relievers, just because we don't like all this. Yeah? We are not here to have pain, have a painful life. No, we take pain relievers and then, hey, go on. Life's so beautiful. Yeah? And then there are some other acids coming from our behavior, lack of exercise. We are used to move. And now we are only sitting around in our bureaus. We are only sitting around and standing on chain. We are sitting and standing. It's no good. It leads to a lot of acids. Swallow breathing in all these bureaus, just sitting. Yeah? Air conditioned. No fresh air, no oxygen coming in. Yeah, we've got a lot of problems. Leads to a lot of acids. High intense or anaerobic exercise, of course. That's why we all support the sportsmen for several years by now. We support the whole Austria team, the whole team, few hundred sportsmen. And last season, we supported your Canadian Larissa Yurkiv to the Olympic Games. She has been in Sochi. Yeah. So just to have you an idea, this is not only for sick people. Hey, if you have a wonderful life, just watch what's going on in your body. You just have to know. It's just about the information. Yeah? Then incomplete fat burning when you make a diet or something like that. And what's also very, very important, watch that, it's stress and anger. Puts out adrenaline, your metabolism changes and produces a lot of acids. So stress and anger, you heard about burnout? That's how it comes, and it's in the acid-alkaline balance. Absolutely. It produces a lot of acids. It's stress. Just watch it. Yeah? You just have to know, then you can counteract. And don't forget the toxins today. This is normal. Nicotine, oh, not for you, the guys outside. Yeah? Nicotine, alcohol, additives, and all this food stuff, all this artificial stuff, denture materials, light heavy metals, especially from deo. Perhaps you heard the aluminum in the deo. Every day a little aluminum. And some guys put so much aluminum in their body, sometimes they got it in the brain. What's the problem with aluminum in their brain? Alzheimer's, so you heard about it. But if you've got it, no problem, tomorrow you will have forgotten it. Okay? But Alzheimer's for free, costs you just $150 every day, a little bit of Alzheimer. Sorry for that. Yeah, just wake up. Okay? So think about all these deos, antitransparents, chemicals in clothing and so on, chemicals on working places. We just have to look for it, what's going on there. Vaccination. There comes also aluminum, quicksilver in the little children. Yes. You poison your children, that's for sure. Perhaps there's something good, I don't know. But you're poisoning your children. I've got 2 children of my own. I've been thinking about that. I won't say that it's wrong. Yeah? But just I want you to think about what's normal today. Nobody's thinking about it. Yes? Just think about what you do. Energetic contamination in your mobile phones is also very important, especially for the men. Yeah? Mobile, everybody's got a mobile. This is not a mobile. This is a mobile. And we all are used to wearing our trousers. Normally. Normally, great word. Normally. Yes? But this is just a small microwave. But the special parts of the men, you understand what I mean, okay? They need it, they like it a little bit colder. That's why they are outside. Yeah? You can see it with the Scottish skills. Yeah? They need air condition. Okay? They want a fresh air. And what we do today when we come to this world, we need this very, very tight, how you call it, diapers? Diapers, linen? Yeah? Boxers, yes, very warm. And then very tight slips and very tight jeans. And then the seat heating in the car, yeah, for softballs. Huh? And then you put your microwave on and you're wondering you're just shooting with steamed air. Okay? So just, hey, they want it cold. Just keep in mind. Yeah? So this energetically stuff is also very important for your parts. Yeah? Okay, and the baby, even the baby who doesn't like, hey, you want to make a phone here? No, don't put it on your womb. What do you call it? Yes? Womb. Sorry about that. Okay, but you know what I mean. This all comes together, but nevertheless, it's not allowed, never, to get into your blood. Your blood always, so we come back to this, your blood always, no matter what you do, has to remain alkaline. But that, whatever it costs, yeah, but this costs you a lot. You can't measure it. That's important for our doctors. They want to measure. You cannot measure it in your blood because then you will be dead. So that's important to know. Every second, our body tries, he does it. Every second, our body neutralizes, compensates all the acids. And that's, with these symptoms, your body will show you that you're over-acidic. And that's important to understand, to bring this together. We divide this cellulite problems in 3 groups, depending on your own genetical code. All the over-acidity lead to 3 groups. The first group is structural damages coming from the acids. We just have to understand that, how it belongs together. Yeah? The second is excretions. It's not funny, but it's out. It's good for the body. Your blood, always keep it in mind, your blood has to remain alkaline. So you might become excretions, or it's deposits. It's deposited somewhere in your body. We go into it. Yeah? Might have different pictures, mixed forms. Depends on your own, just to understand yourself, your body better, on your own genetical code. So at first, just to have an idea. Yeah? Acids might lead to structural damages due to corrosions, and that may cause inflammations. Starts with your tonsils, tonsillitis, gastritis, go through all your intestine. Also, your pancreas. Your pancreas doesn't like acid, so you might become diabetic. Yeah, it goes on, inflammation of muscles, tendons, joints, arthritis, and so on. Also Alzheimer's, inflammation. Yeah, and if you can't get the acids under control, and they're in your blood, that might lead to stroke and heart attack. That's what becomes out of it. Yeah, this, of course, is not allowed to happen. Therefore, at the same time, immediately, it's all at the same time, our body will try to neutralize the acids. We've got buffer systems over millions of years, of course. But because of these different kinds and these high amounts of acids and toxins, our buffer systems, the capacity is not enough, and then we are forced to neutralize the acids with the help of our own minerals. And that's the second problem, because when we don't eat all this good stuff, but eat the acids, our body, our metabolism will take these minerals out of its own stores, out of its own reserves. It starts with caries, parodontitis, your teeth, goes on, fragile funginites, wrinkled skin. It takes out all your minerals from these stores. Hair loss. Hair loss for women, oh, of course, everybody knows, no, it's no good. And for men? Hair loss for men? Normal. Normal, huh? Yes? What I say, beautiful face needs space. Okay, yeah? But you can see that's no good sign for your acid-alkaline balance. You're going on reserve, like in your car, yeah? You take it, gives you a sign. You can see this very well reflected in chemotherapy patients. When you're over-acidic and the tumor, the cancer, produces acids every second, produces acids, and chemo is a poison on a special kind of over-acidity and toxins, you will lose your hair. It's the first available mineral store. I know that also from sportsmen, from athletes. When they're on overtraining, they might lose hair. Just watch it. Your body will show you something. That is genetically, of course, because this is in your genes standing, this is the first available store. That's it. Another example, if you take, if you drink a liter of vodka every day, what organ genetically? Liver, yes, that's it. But you don't have to drink. And you don't have to lose your hair. That's it, you got it. Perfect. And then it's going on. Weak connective tissue, that's included today, that's normal. Herniated disc, hernia, arthrosis, and so on. Osteoporosis, just a question of time today. No problem, okay? Especially with soft and energy drinks. That goes to your bones. Okay, just Google it, just Google it. Okay, at the same time, of course, our body tries to get rid of all the acids. It's all going at the same time, yeah? So before that was structural damages. Now our body tries to eliminate acids and toxins. Normally, our kidneys, intestine, and lungs, they got it. Was no problem for them over millions of years. But because of the amounts of acids and toxins and because of the different kind of acids and toxins, they're not available to eliminate this anymore. And we've got another perfect, great organ to eliminate toxins. What elimination organ have we got? Skin? You ever heard about that? Skin? But think about it. What's going on there? Because when your skin starts, that's the end of having fun. If you understand what I mean. Yeah? Because elimination over the skin is not funny anymore. But you have to think about it. Skin, mucous membranes. They try to eliminate acids and toxins. But the skin only starts when the capacity of the others is overridden. That's when the skin starts, okay? And then our sweat glands become hyperactive. We are sweating. And sometimes it smells a little bit, perhaps like the pork from yesterday. just to think about it. Okay, you start speculating. It might be so aggressive, that's where I came from, it might be so aggressive that it might lead to neurodermatitis, and so on and so on. It's getting very acidic and very aggressive. All the acids want to come out here. Yes? It doesn't have to happen. You can have a beautiful life. Just make it in the Jentschura way and it works. Goes on, hyperactive sebaceous glands with pimples, acne, and so on and so on and so on. It's just a mechanism for our skin to eliminate acids and toxins. Goes on with accelerated skin cell division with dandruffs, yeah? Dandruffs and so on, skin scales and so on and so on. Our body tries. I just want you to understand these symptoms. These are symptoms of over-acidity. In your blood, everything is perfect. In your blood for your doctor, everything is perfect. Yeah, because it's out. But it hurts you. This is painful, of course, yes? And this is perfect environment for fungi and warts. They love the acids. The fungi, they love the acids. Yeah? Goes on, drastic excretions, heartburn, reflux. Perhaps you heard that. Hemorrhoids, or just open leg. Perhaps you heard about that. With all these acids, it's just destroyed, simply destroyed, and all the acids come out. Yeah. It's very drastic, but it's a good thing. It's hard to understand, but it's coming out, hey? Skin is an elimination organ. You all said that. These are the consequences. They're not funny, but these are the consequences. Yeah? And what we also have to understand, and tell that all the women, especially outside, what's going on with menstruation. Nobody likes it. But what does it mean to you? Sorry, that me as a man, I'm talking about that. Sorry for that. But I just want you to understand what's going on there. Because a female, it's nice thing. It's a beauty insurance. It's a beauty insurance, yes. Correctly, that's it. Perhaps you heard about our German, holy, she's really holy, Hildegard von Bingen. She said a few years ago, 1150 AD. She said it in perfect, not so nice, but perfect words. During her fertile years, a woman can excrete her bad juices monthly. Women, compared to men, has got a further elimination organ. They've got the possibility to detoxify and put all the acids out via menstruation. Once a month, they collect it. Also, they feel it. The water remains. The body remains water, and so on. They collect it over 1 month, then it's out again. Okay, but the men, just to compare it, men, they have to neutralize all the acids that are coming every day, and that needs a lot of minerals. And what does it mean for a man? Where do all the minerals come from first? What's the first available? Yeah, we are losing hair. So this is really beauty insurance for women. That's why they are not losing their hair, especially because of this. And that's why women live almost 7 years longer. It's this beauty insurance. And it's just good to know. But today, with all the acids and so on, yeah, they don't like it, of course. There are so many acids, and a burger, and chocolate, and here, and coffee, and coming on. And there's such a great amount of acids and toxins. It takes you a few days to get it out again. It's not funny, and that's why I want to suppress it. Say, hey, I don't want menstruation. Give me pill, give me contraceptive means, and that suppresses all these natural excretions, but that leads to congestions of acids and fungi. At first, especially on your hips, they are collected, they are stored. All the acids, when they can't come out, they are stored. And that's also the time when young women lose their hair, because now they have to neutralize it, and there's getting more and more women losing their hair because of all the acids. If you haven't got these acids, no problem. We're doing this for over 20 years by now. The feedback is great. You don't have to have these problems while menstruation. Yeah, what I said, if the kidneys intestine or lung, if they got it, here, no problem. But if you're over-acidic and you suppress it, you'll get problems and symptoms, perhaps another way. And that's our normal pregnancy today. A lot of them have problems. Because if only the over-acidic, if you're over-acidic, that might mean that for at least 9 months, that will lead to an accumulation of all the acids, because you cannot bring them out monthly. For at least 9 months, all the acids and toxins from what you eat and do or do not, and so on, will remain in your body. And therefore, we've got almost triple need in minerals. The first is the need of your mother, the mother on its own. And then into 9 months, the baby wants to be ready. Perhaps someone has heard this saying, it's a saying in Germany, every baby costs you a tooth. Somebody heard it? Yeah, you heard it. So you already know. This is acid-alkaline metabolism. Very simple. The baby wants to be ready in 9 months. So, hey, give me all this stuff, my dear mother. Give me your teeth. You can't eat it. You can eat it, of course. Today we've got the chance to eat it. You just have to know. But many pregnant women, they don't know. They've never heard about that. Yeah? Tell the others. Tell them outside. Every baby costs you teeth. Acid-alkaline balance, very important, especially while pregnant. And then if you got this accumulation of acids, that will also need minerals to be neutralized. So it's triple need. Yes. That's, if they don't do that, and almost they never heard about that, they will get a lot of problems. They are very easily to be understood over the acid-alkaline metabolism, yeah? Mineral consumption for all this, no? Weak connective tissue and so on and so on. This is almost normal. This is normal for many, many women. This is normal, yeah? Diabetes, what I already told you. Your pancreas doesn't like acids. More and more become this pregnant diabetes, yeah? Structural damage. All these excretions, they are normal. Reflux, heartburn, it's normal for many of them, yeah? All the skin problems are normal today. But only if you're over-acidic, only then. That's why we are talking about this. Not so nice, right? But you don't have to do that. All these problems, we don't need them. We don't need them. Okay, but it's the same. It's also very important. Normal, we called it climactosis, with the ending osis, like osteoporosis. Osis, because natural people, almost also today, they don't know these problems. Only in civilization, also especially in Germany and in America, US, two from three women has got great problems. It's very easy to be understood over Hildegard von Bingen. The ability to excrete acids and toxins via menstruation stops. And then you have to metabolize all the acids and toxins. Yeah, at first aid is hot flushes. You try to burn it and to sweat it out. Start sweating. Hey, out. Depends on your genetical code. It all depends on your code. Yeah? What others they say, hey, I'm not sweating anything out. I store everything. Depends on your code. Yeah? They've got a lot of water retentions. They keep it in their body, all the acids. Your genetical code. Yeah? Demineralization for neutralization of the acids, all these problems, you can see how they become old very, very quickly if they are over-acidic. Weak connective tissues, vein disorder, accelerated skin aging, gray hair. Now it's for the women, it's going to the hair. Hair loss, gray hair right now, and osteoporosis. It might go very, very quickly if you're over-acidic right here. And then it's deposited. Weight gain, rheumatism, gout, and so on. Last year I said goat. I think it's something different. Okay. But they might scream like goat. Okay. Because that of course, that hurts with all these problems. Okay, all these excretions. To come back to this again, excretions. We started with this. Our skin is an elimination organs. And these excretions, they are symptoms of hyperacidity. Just yet to realize they are only consequences. They are symptoms. They are intelligent. They are really intelligent. They want to help you. Neurodermatitis is not very nice. I have this genetical code. I did this over 20 years ago, scratching out everything. But it was intelligent. It's hard to understand. Tell the others. Skin problems are intelligent. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but that's the way. They should be supported. That's an important thing. Talk about this later. They should be supported and not suppressed with all this creamer, with all this acid stuff, with all this cortisone, because then the problems go to another place. That's it. Then they form impurities. It's just that you have an idea where they come from, if you don't let them out. And that's all standing on your sheet. You've got all these pictures. Yeah, where do they come from? Yeah, they lead to inflammation. Our body tries to get rid of them, all the skin problems. Yeah, if we can't get rid of all the acids, we have to neutralize it. And you can read it all. It's all on one sheet, what's going on in your genetical code. But if you're not over-acidic, so let it away. Have a beautiful life. That's what we are talking about this. Okay, but then, if we can't eliminate even the salts, because perhaps you heard from your doctor, your kidneys, they cannot eliminate great amounts of salts. So don't eat so much salt. But this is salt coming out of your metabolism. And sometimes if you're not able to get rid of it, it's stored, it's deposited in impurities, and it's binding a lot of water and also fat. So this is also a problem for your how do you call it, figure, shape? It's also a problem here. Yeah? But you can get rid of this with diet. Okay, starts here with tension and duration, high blood pressure, because there are a lot of impurities in your body, so you have to high up the blood pressure to go through. Water retentions. Cellulite, perhaps you heard about that? Cellulite? Normal, or not? Beer belly? Typical thing for Germany. Beer bellies. Yeah? You see the difference in the genetical code between men and women? It all's coming from the acids, and atherosclerosis, H marks, fibromas, lipomas, size, and so on. Gout, rheumatism, and all these stones, they are really salt. They're salts. Yeah? Kidney stones, bladder stones, gallstones, salts. They're all stored in your body. That's a problem. Okay, these are the three types. Just to understand, hey, what's going on in my body? That's all not necessary if you're not over-acidic. So the first part is not so nice, but just it's your decision every day. You are what you eat. Keep it in mind. You are what you eat. And it's your decision every day. What you eat today, you might become tomorrow. That's the way it is. It's all written down in the book of my father. He started with this. It's a family company where I'm coming from. My grandmother started. She's 101 by now. So it works. See it? My father's 73. And yeah, he wrote this book. It's up on our booth. It's all standing in there. Just that you understand what's going on in my body. And this is important for your whole family. What we have been talking about, small children growing up, the pregnant woman. Yeah, it's going on. It's just for sportsmen, athlete. It's just good to know for everyone. Just watch what's going on in your body. Okay, at first we also have to understand what's going on and what are these impurities like? What's the chemical structure of these impurities? What's all the acids and toxins that are stored, that are neutralized and stored in these impurities? At first we have to understand this, and then my father, he was the first who understood how can we get it out, the purification, the triple jump. What does it take for your metabolism, organism, to get these stored neutralized acids out of your body again? It's all written on the backside. Yes, you're already reading. Yes, it's all written there to read it at home. Got it for at home, yeah? It's the first step, just to let you understand the principle that's behind it. Just the principle, just the overview. The first step is to break up these impurities. Our body won't do that freely. They're acids and toxins. They are neutralized. They are stored, a lot of problems, gout and so on, but it's neutralized. Our body has no interest to break that up again, to take the acids out again. So that's the second step, very important. If you break up these impurities, the reactivated acids has to be neutralized. Sometimes when guys with gout only break up, that cause a lot of pain. If you just break it up, the gout. If they're doing special things, sparkle, I don't know the correct word here. They're not allowed to eat special things because they break up. Just to explain it. If you break up, you have to neutralize and to transport it away. And then in the third step, you have to eliminate it. You've got only these deposited impurities because you are not able to eliminate it. Has been too much, too many. That's why they've been neutralized and stored. So you have to think also about the third step. There are three absolutely different steps. But just keep them in mind, just the principle, break up, neutralization, and elimination. That's what it takes for purification. These three steps, however you make it, just keep in mind there are three steps. And therefore, it took us more than 10 years to develop the program and the products to make these steps work. But only natural products. Tea and 100 plant product and the bath salt, what we've already been talking about. I will explain it step by step for you. It's just this triple jump of purification and regeneration. That's included, the regeneration. So the first step, just to have a picture for you, is breaking up this. So all these single components come out again. But it's important to get these acids and toxins. As I said, our body won't do that freely. It won't do that freely because of these acids. Yeah? And we do this just by tea. Simple thing, but special, very special. We are doing this for over 20 years by now. We've just got one tea because we just needs one tea to go all the impurities, to break them all up. Yeah? Unique recipe was 49. It became 49 because every herb, every root, every herb goes to special impurities. And we want one tea to go to all of them. That contains all elements which are involved in the building up of impurities in homeopathic micro concentrations. That tea breaks them all up. But therefore, it's important to start slowly. Just understand the principle. Start slowly. Yeah? It depends on everybody is different. Some are reacting very good on the tea. It's doing a great job in breaking up the impurities. Yeah? Some might need a little bit longer. You can increase it. Yeah? Then more and more and more increase it. Yeah? But it's important to start slowly because of the second step. If you just break up the impurities, yeah, it's very nice for you that the fat and the water becomes free again. At first they have been bound. Whatever diet you make, whatever calories you count, your body won't go to that. He does it with the tea. And it's nice, the water comes free again. If you've got especially water in your leg, comes free again, can be transported out, and also the fat comes free again. But the most important thing is the acids come free again. The acids and the toxins, they come free again. And that's important to go directly to the second step. You have to neutralize that, otherwise it will be painful. Just keep it in mind with the gout. If you just break it up, it might cause pain, all the acids. Yes, especially in your feet. Yeah. So, second step is very important. And you've got these enzymes. You've got all these metabolic processes to neutralize acids, your buffer systems. You've got all this, but mostly they're empty. They need vital substances to work. And that's what many of us didn't eat. It's coming from nature. You just have to eat it. But many of us, they didn't because of our normal nutrition. Yes? And that's what I mean with vital substances. All these minerals, all these vitamins, all these plant secondary compounds. Just in this group of secondary compounds are about 40 up to 50,000 different compounds. Only in this group. You can't get this in a pill. But you get it in a simple apple, for example. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, you heard that? But not from looking for the apple, just from eating. Yeah, that's a different thing for many people. Yeah, they know that, but they don't eat. You have to eat it. What do you think about all these substances? How many substances are just in a simple, good organic, of course, in a good organic apple? How many? What do you think? Just that you've got a feeling for that, how nature works. Do you believe in nature? Or do you believe in supplements? It's a different thing. Yeah? Now we're talking about nature. How many, what do you think for an apple? Few hundred. Perfect. Yes, it's really. They don't know. Up to now, they're still researching that. The university in Austria, they talk about more than 1,000 by now. More than 1,000 for an apple, just for simple apple. You know, our astronauts, first they all want to make it with supplements. Hey, no chance. They are delivering to them apples and onions and so on. Because we can't do this artificial. Yeah? Just to have you an idea what's going on just in nature. That's where we come from. Just keep it in mind. That's where we come from. You just have to eat it. This is the basis of our evolution over millions of years. This has been working. We are still researching it, how it works. Well, I don't care. It works if we eat it. So just eat it. That's it. And it's also good, not to neutralization, perhaps you realize it's also good for regeneration. That's what it takes for regeneration. In this step, we've got 2 chances. Just if we eat it. It's all-inclusive. You like all-inclusive? Not only for holiday here, it's all-inclusive. If you just eat it, okay? But now to go deeper in it. Each plant is very good. The apple is great. But if you only eat apples, might become problems. Yeah? Because each plant contains only typical vital substances. The apple has got typical ones. So you need the whole variety. You need it all vital substances, just to work. It's a simple thing, just to work. And that's the philosophy of what we put in Wurzelkraft. German word, sorry. Wurzelkraft, root power, we would say. Root power, translated, yeah? It's 100 plant, the plant on its own. 100 plants, softly dried, and then put on there like a great salad. But the plant on its own, not processed. That's a difference, okay? It's, of course, it's organic, omni-molecular, coming from Latin. Omnis means all substances. That's the philosophy. What the recipe is about. Contains all vital substances that our body is built of and he needs for his metabolic processes. All of it going around. Yeah. Normally in supplements, it's a way that the vital substances are excreted, isolated, concentrated. And then you look on the packages, hey, nice numbers. But the variety is gone. It's not good or bad. It's not what I want to say. It's a different thing. We want the variety. Because there's also a saying, perhaps you can help me, the chain is only as strong as the weakest link. That's it. And we want every link to work, not only a few ones. And perhaps you heard if you take magnesium, you might become problems on another side. Anyone heard about that? With calcium. Magnesium, calcium take the same way, and if you come just with magnesium, the calcium is put away. That will never happen over nature. Nature is always in balance what you eat, and we are used to that. It works. Also very important with this is the bioavailability. Your body knows what's coming. If it's artificial, you say, hey, nice number, but I don't understand how to digest it. What that? Yeah? So this is how nature works. Just eat it. 100% variety, that's a philosophy. Every plant gives you special substances, and we try to collect it from over 100. It's a very, very special thing. So at least to neutralize the acids coming from the tea, to neutralize the acid and to regenerate, at least 6 teaspoons of wood sugar. And of course, you have to change your nutrition into an alkaline one. Of course, that's the basis, of course. Alkaline generating food. Just eat a lot of vegetables. Enjoy if you want to. Eat a piece of meat if you want to. Watch for the quality. Organic, very important. Watch for quality. If you like, okay, but just, here's the center. A lot of vegetables, salads, buds, bread, seeds, and so on. A little bit of fruit, not too many fruits. Fruity acids, not too many. Well, I'm happy that we got it. But vegetables are better. More vegetables. And that's it, Woodscraft. And that's it. Change your nutrition. We've got further information on our booth. Okay? And we went to it. Sorry, little excursus. Yeah, we went to it because this is German advertising from McDonald's. Perhaps you heard about that? Macca's? Yes? But butterbrot is tot. That means bread is dead. Well, it is dead. Yes, it is dead. That's truth. Yes? And if you, perhaps you heard about the film Super Size Me? For the women, that's a legal way to get rid of your man. Give him a flat rate from Macca's. Give him a flat rate. Watch the film, it works. Give him flat rate. He won't realize it, sorry. Okay? But that's the legal way. Yeah? Supersize him. Okay? And that's why we say, okay, perhaps, especially in Germany, we eat very, very large, great amount of bread. And that's why we made, hey, let's make porridge. It's without gluten, it's without lactose, it's no added sugar. It's just a very, very great breakfast for a day. That's why we went there, because many, many people have got the problem with their breakfast. There's a lot of sugar, a lot of amino acids, meat and eggs, and so on, and so on, and so on, and say, hey, this is great, great breakfast. If you want to test it, we've got it on our booth. Just test it. It's great, and it's a good thing. It's power, brain, and beauty breakfast. Only 133 calories. It's not very much, but it lasts a long time. And your brain, perhaps you heard about that. Your brain works with carbohydrates, only with carbohydrates, not with meat, not with amino acids, fatty acids, no, only with carbohydrates. And here they come for a long time. So it's also good if you're just sitting in the bureau, or if you just think about children in school. Yeah, your brain is working for a long time, constantly, with sugar. Sugar, hyperactive. All these children, all these hyperactive children coming from sugar. Yeah? So this great breakfast, and we're also doing this for athletes. This year there has been a Canadian team. This Tour Bike Transalp, perhaps anyone heard about it. It's in Europe, starting in South Germany, going over the Alps. It's hard work. 1 week over the Alps by bike. And then down to Italy. That's great. There's been a Canadian team. And what they loved is a Tischlein deck dich. See, spicy one, tasty one, with a lot of vegetables. Same philosophy. Just test it. This is good stuff. Very quickly, something good to eat. Organic, and so on, and so on. Okay, so it was just a little excursus in nutrition. Back to the triple jump. The first step is to break up the impurities. And the second step, the reactivated acids have to be neutralized and transported away. And now the third step has to be eliminated. But before it has been too much for our kidneys, intestine, lung, has been too much. And so it's very important. Of course, we have to optimize these organs. But they are already working 24 hours a day. Our kidneys, 24 hours a day, they are working. So no chance for more. And our intestine, 24 hours. Our lungs, anybody is making a break here? No, huh? 24 hours. So it's very important to take another organ. Which one do we have? Skin. Nobody's using his skin. And it's a perfect organ. And we have to activate it. And that takes out all this amount that the others cannot. We can directly, actively take out over the skin. Just Google it. Just Google it. On the red areas, especially on the red areas, there are up to 600. Change on your sheet is standing 200. And now they researched on these red areas, especially on your feet. Especially on your feet. Up to 600 sweat glands on a square centimeter. There's coming out a lot. By some people, you can smell it. Take out their shoes. Then, oh, something wants to come out. Okay, take it out. Take it out. Just a symptom. Take it out and use your elimination organ. Alkaline body care takes out the acids. Anybody here who did that? Alkaline body care? You did. They really wanted something to come out. Yeah, that's what it takes. Okay, so that's why I explained. But what about the rest? You can't remember? That's okay. You can't remember. You just can't remember. We all did this. We all did alkaline body care for 9 months. Of course you can't remember. Me too. Okay? But here we see it in natural. It's the most natural thing in nature. It's the most. It's best. Bathing like a baby. And that's just what we did. We looked into the amniotic water of the mother-to-be. It's got a high pH value. This is a natural one. It's a high pH value. Because for our babies, the kidneys have no chance to run. Intestine, no chance to work. Lungs, in the 9 months, no. Our babies almost do everything over the skin. And that's why the amniotic fluid is so alkaline, rich in minerals, and high energetic level. And that's what we created with our bath. Meine Base, Alka bath. That's what we created here. High pH value, rich in minerals, high energetic, especially with the precious stones. It's for your chakras. Chakras? Is it? Chakras. It's for your chakras. So there's a lot in it. Special recipe. And it works, as you saw. It works. Yeah? It takes it, really takes it out. Yeah? It de-acidifies and detoxifies your body. Makes it better. When the baby is coming to earth, oh, it smells so beautiful. But after 10 times pork, it might smell like that. See how it's reflected? Okay, perfect regeneration. All the acids are out. Your skin can regenerate. Stimulates the self-oil. It makes a beautiful skin after a few times. When the acids are out, you took a bath. Anybody else? There was some? You also, so questions is difficult for the audience. Can we do that on the booth? I will be there for you. In the audience, it's difficult to understand for everybody. Okay, I just wanted to ask, anybody here who took a bath? Alka bath? You took a bath? What about your skin? Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Sorry? No, not every day, but at the beginning it's important to do a little bit more, and after that, when it's out, it's out. You don't have to do that for whole life. Just when we do the triple jump, break up, we have to neutralize, and we have to get that out. Otherwise, it's not completed. Yeah, it's just this triple jump. Yeah, self-oiling makes a beautiful skin, just test it. Just says it. Somewhere here, you may, hey, at first, reaction, something wants to come out. Hey, perfect, that's the way it is. It has to come out. They don't. But after that, normally it makes a beautiful skin.
How do you use, it was really I could not stop scratching. A guy had one with infection.
I explain it the perfect way. Just a second. Yeah? Or later on booth. Yes? That's difficult here because all the others won't understand you. Okay, but here, alkaline body care. What's great, you can do that anytime. It leaches the acid environment for the fungi. That's a nice side effect. It goes on, it protects you. That's very important. A whole life. It protects you from demineralization. Because when it's out, just have a look on this one. Yeah? Here are all the skin problems. If you use it, something wants to come out. If you fetch it out, if you take it out, you don't have to neutralize it. So it protects you from demineralization with hair loss and so on. Huh? And it also protects you from these deposits because it's already outside. You can measure the pH value of the bath. Measure the pH value. Before, when you go in here, just measure. It's about 8.5, depends on your water. And then you go in, eliminate a lot of toxins, and then measure it. And that's going through. That's the way. You don't have to neutralize. You don't have to deposit it. It's out. And perfect regeneration, of course. That's anti-aging. It's a really anti-aging bath. Keeps you young because all the acids are gone. Okay, so start. That's the best thing to start for everyone. Start with the food bath. It's just open up your skin for the first step. Because really this accelerated at first, especially when you take someone like me coming from neurodermatitis. There you can see, hey, he is full of acids. I was. Did a lot of wrong things. Was full of acids, and it already wants to come out. And this takes it out. They say, hey, come on. Give it. And say, just that you don't explode, yeah? Start with food baths. Yeah? Start directly just over your feet. 600 sweat glands. 600 sweat glands. And over the blood, all the rest is carried away to your feet. Just in front of television, sit there, make food baths. So our auxiliary kidneys. Google it. If your kidneys don't work, if your kidneys have got, if anybody, tell the others, if they've got kidney problems, smell on the feet. The skin can flush out even all these urine products over the skin. You will smell it. It's not so nice, but hey, use it. Use it. Take out the acids. Perfect. Okay, auxiliary kidneys, our feet. Start with that. That's perfect, just to start. And if you've got any problems, and it's just about the principle. When the skin is better, of course, the most effective is the full bath. All sweat glands, all sebaceous glands become active in here. Yes, and all the acids come out. That's the most effective. And then brush in the elimination areas. You remember the picture we had with the areas with all the sweat glands. Use it. This is another philosophy than the lymphatic system. You heard about lymphatic system? It's all going to your heart. Yeah, all your body tries to get rid of it. Perhaps it's stored in your legs. You've got a lot of water in your legs. You say, okay, everything back in your body. You won't like that. This is another philosophy. We take it out directly over the skin, and your lymphatic system, hey, thank you. It's out. It's got nothing more to do. Yeah? This is just another point of view. Yeah? And it's very, very good, of course, for your lymphatic system. Because the acids are already out. It's perfect. Okay? You've got a whole range. This is just a little body culture to clean yourself. Many guys are only washing their cars. Wash yourself. Okay? This is national goalkeeper from handball. I know. And the goalkeeper always his arms up. And all the athletes know if this muscle is over acidic, he will lose, whatever it takes. Yes? And so he is also doing this before the game, for better endurance, not becoming over acidic. And this is, of course, this is also very nice in the evening Just a little bit salt, a little bit water under your armpits, and then over the night, cleaning up your lymphatic system. It's all coming down here, lymphatic system. And what we do with deos, we close it up. It's no good. Then it's, for a lot of people, it's coming out in the face then. Here they close it up, then it's coming out here, over the glands. Another problem. You better leave it out, especially overnight. Take it out here. It's perfect for regeneration. And we also did that, what I just told you. I haven't got the picture. What I just told you, the Tour Transalp, the sportsman. 1,200 sportsmen in 1 week over the Alps. And in Finnish area, we make this food bath for them. And gave them this overnight because I have to get it in 1 week. It's perfect regeneration, also for athletes. It's perfect. Alkaline peeling, you've got a lot. Whatever you do, just do it alkaline. This German model has been Miss Germany, really beautiful wife. Miss Germany, nice saying from her. The earlier you start, the longer you stay beautiful. And she's on television, she's doing a lot of advertising. This is 5 years, this has been 2010. And she's still very beautiful. I just met her on another exhibition. She's still in business. She's still beautiful. Just do it. And perhaps you saw she's wearing stockings, alkaline stockings, especially for models. Yeah? Takes all the water out of your legs overnight. This is very great. So just to have you an idea what you can do. Yeah? Or calves. This is very, I don't know if you can see it. She's pregnant. And when the baby's growing up, special time, it might suppress your lymphatic system. Then all the water, everything remains in your leg. Just wear the stockings. That will keep that all out. Makes beautiful legs. She's pregnant. It's also a model. Yeah. Okay, and you've got a whole range, functional textile program, what you can do, just to have you an idea for alkaline body care. Food bath is the most easy one. Full bath is the most effective. And armpits is very great. Stockings overnight if you haven't got the time, if you haven't got a bath, whatever, you've got a lot you can do. It just takes time to transport the acids away, especially after sports, out of muscles, over the blood, over the skin. It takes time. Give yourself the time. It's your decision. It's just information, what you can do. So this is triple jump. And now just get it in balance. That's important. That's what I said. Start slowly with a T, because what's broken up here has to be neutralized and has to be eliminated. The other side has to win. The alkaline side has to win. And then you won't feel it. It's just beside. It's trouble-free purification, just to have you understood the principle. Yeah? These 3 steps in balance. We've got further information on the booth.